This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, and verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Hey, call HALAL, YAHAWAH, double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, to teach and rule well. And peace, love, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel scattered abroad. Today's lesson is going to be quick. Just going into, bearing that indignation. And also, bearing your cross on a daily basis, man. Because we all have a cross to bear in this truth. We all catch some sort of hell, designed for us individually. But the point is, man, is that we have to bear that, and deal with that ultimately until the Lord comes back and deliver us. And the hell is only going to increase. Scripture says none of us have suffered unto blood, but soon that may be the case. Okay, we catch hell now, but none of us we're not catching hell to the point of us, losing blood, but soon that's going to be the case. You're going to have people that want to lay hands on us for our belief. So if we can't bear what we got to bear right now, how can we bear that later? So it just got to be in the mentality of enduring, and being grateful, man. That's really been on my spirit lately. Being grateful and bearing the cross that YAHAWASHI gave us. All right. Whether it's spiritual, physical, mental. Okay. A lot of times it be in the mental. You just dealing with heavy thoughts. All right. That can be a part of the hell YAHAWASHI designed for you to bear. Okay. So we have to bear that, man. All right, the Lord spoke of that, bearing your cross. Let me grab it right quick. This is the book of Luke chapter 14 and verse 27. Let's start, 27. It says, and whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. So, you have to bear your cross. You have to bear your cross, man. That burden, that hell that comes with this truth, man. People messing with you at the job. You probably got baby mama problems. Okay? You can't see your kids. Whatever condition the Lord put you in, he expects you to bear it. All right? He expects you to bear it, man. You may be afflicted heavily in the mind. Okay, YAHAWASHI expects you to bear that and still come after him. The beautiful thing about it is, though the Lord put that hell upon us, we still have comfort. Like, you're still like, the Lord ain't letting you get to the point where you crashing out. You just saying, bump everything and you just lose it. Nah, bro, the Lord, he puts that fire on you, but at the same time, you're getting comforted through the word to continue. You're getting comforted in the spirit, understanding that, hey, this is supposed to happen to me. All right. And sometimes it don't feel good. We don't want certain things to happen to us, and it's unpredictable. It's not like the same routine every day. It's different things. It could be bills. Different things is popping up that you got to just bear. And it's like, man, I don't want to deal with it, but we have to deal with it. So. But the comfort is YAHAWASHI is with us. The Lord said, hey, let me grab it right quick. This is, what is it, Hebrews 12? Yeah, come on. Hebrews 12 and verse 7, it says, if ye endure chastening, YAHAWASHI dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? So, what son is it the Father ain't chastening, putting hell upon? All right? Like, we all been called, all right? And we have to endure that chastening, Okay, we have to endure that whooping for the most part, man. Because we all have went astray. Okay, and hey, even thinking about that, when you consider a sheep, when the sheep is going astray, the shepherd, smite it upon the head, to get it back on track. So we're being smitten, I should say, upon the head to get back on track. So the Lord going to chastise us. But at the same time, shoot, he take care of us every day. He give us our daily bread. Going back to my last lesson, just being grateful, man. All right, the Lord gives us our daily bread every day. Every day he take care of us. It ain't a day that we go without. All right. Matter of fact, that's the book of Psalm, chapter 68 and verse 19. It says, "Blessed be the Lord, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of our salvation." Salah. So every day the Lord take care of us in the midst of us catching that hell. So it's not like the Lord just got us out here messed up, man. We got a roof over our head, water to drink, all right, bread to eat. Okay, so it's like, man, the Lord got us. We just got to bear that indignation, man, until ultimately the favor is shown, which we're being shown favor right now, but the Lord is going to really manifest the favor. Lord willing, we be the elect. Lord willing, we continue. He gonna show us that favor, man. But for enduring, bro, for enduring the hell, for enduring and suffering and being humiliated, like all those things the Lord gonna remember, man, when we need him most. Okay, just like, hey, if you stop enduring, stop fighting, when you need the Lord most, he gonna remember that too. So it's a balance. So the wise thing for us to do is just lift our chin up, man, and hey, keep pushing. All right, push on, man. Just push on. A good example is, all right, the book of Job. So, like, you see what Job went through and the hell he caught. And scripture says he was a perfect man. Perfect in faith, that is. So, if he caught all that hell, all right, and the Lord found him just, we definitely gonna catch hell, man. The greatest example we got is the Lord, YAHAWASHI, which we're all striving to be like, right? So, he caught hell, shoot, and we want, scripture says the firstborn amongst many brethren, the firstborn of the sons. So we read how if you want to be a son, you're gonna get chastened. So it's the proof is in the pudding that when you come into this truth, you're gonna catch hell. The Lord may use your woman to afflict you. All right. Hey, but scripture says what, man? Scripture says, think it not strange. I'm gonna actually grab that. 1 Peter 4 and verse 12, it reads, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you." All right. Don't think it's strange people start leaving your life. Okay? Family members ain't calling you no more. And this is more so for the newer believers, like unto myself. Because we all learning daily, we are all being fed. So don't think it's strange, man. But it says, concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you. Your woman leave you, bro. Like, that's real, I've experienced that, and it don't feel good. That junk really hurts. But you got to come back to the scriptures, though. What does the scripture say? The scriptures tell you she gonna leave you. The scriptures tell you she gonna, be a harlot in the city. But scripture says what? It says, but rejoice. So thank the Lord. Like, hey, man, call halal YAHAWASHI for this trial that I'm going through. Because we all got trials, trials and tribulations. Where your faith is being tested. Your endurance is being tested, It says, but rejoice in, it says, but rejoice as ye are partakers of Yahawashi HaMashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy, because you endured. So it's like, bro, we catching it right now, bro. And it looked like we losing, but we really winning. That's Wisdom of Solomon in the 3rd chapter. But in the midst of us catching that hell, it's like, bro, the Lord still got us, bro. He take care of us every day. So just bear that fire, man. It don't feel good, but you got to sit in that fire, man. And just be grateful to the Lord, you know, that he putting you through whatever he putting you through. And ultimately that he going to get you through whatever he got you going through, you know. So this was a quick lesson through the Spirit. I pray it was exhorting, you know, uplifting, because, bro, we all catching that hell. But at the same time, it's like the Lord isn't going to abandon us in that fire. Like, he's not going to leave us in that fire, bro. All right? He's purifying us. He's, you know, molding us. So we just got to endure that, you know, whatever the Lord got you going through, man. Trials, tribulations, slip-ups, hiccups that you're going through. All that, you know, just endure. So with that, I pray this is edifying. With that, I'm going to close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAAHWABAN, Quadash. Double honor again to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Until the next time, I say shalom.